Welcome back, my American Horror Story fans. I am your host, Sleepy Celestial. Welcome back to my channel as we review the later part of Episode 2, American Horror Story Season 12 Delicate, Episode 12 titled Rockabye. Now, where we left off, we specifically focus on the later stage of the episode, and the details got even more creepier. As you could see, we will definitely be discussing that in the full recap episode of the episode 2 and my reaction to it. After that, we will change the format to cut back on some time because as we close out the American Horror Story, we will also start talking about other things that's going to be happening later half of the channel. So as you guys know, the names of each of the episodes were also released, which I wanted to specify as well. So episode 1 is titled Multiply by Thy Pain. Episode 2 is titled Rockabye. Episode 3 is When the Broth Breaks. Episode 4 is called The Vanishing Twins, and then episode 5 is called Preach. Now, from what I found throughout the season so far, it's using a lot of Bible references, which is a very interesting thing to call back on even season 8, which was mainly focusing on the Antichrist and the witches basically trying to save the world from the whole apocalyptic, and the fact that this is a recurring theme, that this is happening yet again and is happening in a different way. Now, that I find very interesting, the connection between HAS 10, which was titled it was titled Double Feature, and how one side of the double feature was focusing on aliens and the product of the aftermath of having the perfect specimen. Now, what I found crazy and interesting is that part of episode 2, where Anna was literally focusing on her phone, we saw there's a lot of Bible references, occult things that were happening on her phone, and that they it's kind of like small Easter eggs that planted in the season to show that there's a bigger picture at play of the whole season itself. So we started looking at her phone, and you could clearly see there's certain imageries talking about the perfect specimen and how these are a collective few people that controls the entire clinic that she is going to, and just to she's desperate enough to try to have a family, and those things that are at power are taking advantage of that, which is very interesting part of the first half of the episode 2. So tonight we will be covering episode 2, but that'll be the second part of it. So if you like how I did it in the first part, which I covered and I dissected it, you guys are going to be more interested in this one. But like and subscribe. This is just a small recap, and as we get started on the real episode 2 part 2, just like and subscribe and follow along, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.